pandemic has certainly spread us out. You know, we have gone from a lot of people working in the office to working remotely, and has further disconnected us. And I think on top of that, it's also, there was already a loneliness epidemic that was growing. And I think that that's like actually been exacerbated by the pandemic, right? And so I think that we can use our superpowers of sensitivity to build a to really build a sense of understanding of people, right? So I think there's a real power in understanding and seeking out to understand others, to make sure that we know what their needs are, that we're asking how we can help, but then also being, to turn that around and also be willing to ask for help. And one of my coaches actually puts it so beautifully in an email that she sent out this week that said, asking for help is a relationship practice. I just absolutely love that. I mean, I think about that with networking too. Like, it is okay to ask for help and know that you are worthy of receiving help, but also like having that sort of reciprocal help. Like, it doesn't have to be like, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. It can be like, I'm going to support you, and I know that you'll support me, because we align in our mission and what we're trying to accomplish, and like because we care, because we're sensitive and we care. So I talked about how we are spread out, and I think that there's some power in like seeking understanding, seeking help, building those relationships back up, and making people feel connected again. That's really what I'm trying to get at. And being able to be vulnerable enough to ask for help is, I think, is one of the superpowers that we can employ in trying to build strong relationships at work. And I think that this can be done virtually. We don't need to be in an office to be able to be vulnerable with folks, right? So yeah, I think the pandemic has certainly changed the way that we work. I think it's important to remember that we still have, on the other side of the computer it's not just a computer, it's a human, right? And I think people forget that.